Fox Sports FIFA World Cup 2026 analyst and soccer legend Cobi Jones is with me now. Cobi, the big teams, in my opinion, the big teams are France, Germany, Spain, England, Brazil, Argentina. Do you have a breakout team, a breakthrough team, apart from the big guys? Somebody who's going to surprise you? Who you got?
Yeah, I would look at a couple of teams there. Stuart, thanks for having me here. Happy World Cup Day. I would say Senegal, is probably one of the teams that you really have to look at. I think they've been a fantastic team with Sadio Mane, kind of leading the charge there. And then another team is Norway. When you have someone like Erling Haaland, on there, I mean, he's in contention to winning the Golden Boot. So I think that's another one to really look at.
ChatGPT predicts that France will beat Spain in the final 2-1. What do you say to that?
Well, I would say ChatGPT, that wasn't very difficult to try to pick the top two teams in the world. But look, I think France and Spain have very good teams. But as we all know, in sporting events, anything can happen, and usually does, the unexpected, right? So sure. I would be very surprised if it ends up those two teams in the final.
Now, Cobi, way before you were born, in a match in England, I think it was in the 1950s, the American team, they had an American team back in those days, 50, 60, 70 years ago. They beat the English team 2-1. That was a sensation. Do you think there's any chance that the American team, the Team America, will win this World Cup?
Stuart, there's always a chance. That's why we watch sports, and this is the greatest event. So I'm expecting and I want for the U.S. team to have some magical moment. I think that's what can really, allow this sport to grow in this country. If this U.S. team goes out, yes, and goes beyond that first round. But if they have a magical moment against one of those big teams that you named, I mean, the sky is the limit.
I don't think of America as a football, soccer country. I mean, we play, but we're not a soccer country. But here, the World Cup, 6 weeks of the best stars in the world. Do you think we'll become more of a soccer country after this tournament?
Yes, without a doubt. Being within this sport in the United States for decades now, I have seen every time there's a World Cup, there is growth within the game. Even the World Cup where we did not qualify, in 2018, we still saw a growth of the game. But when this U.S. team is out on the field and participating, as we're the host nation, and then if we have something magical happen, that's when you can have that exponential growth, a huge jump within that participation within the sport.
You were a star player. Do you miss it?
You know what, Stuart? I miss the games, yes, somewhat, but what I miss the most is the locker room. I miss the guys. That's one thing that just can't be replaced, no matter how long I've tried over the years.
I understand you occasionally watch this show. Is that true?
You've heard the stories. I watch it. Early in the morning here on the West Coast. The 6 a.m. starts.
Good. Next time you're on the show, you can co-anchor. All right, we'll see you again soon.
Take care.
Good to see you. We'll be watching you for Fox's coverage. Great stuff. Thanks very much, man.